Hey guys, how's it going? Here's a common issue that I see. I figured I'd make a video on. I've been asked about this before. I was asked about it recently by a friend. How do you, or he had one of these and you go to turn this ratchet, or when the engine starts spinning, this ratchet goes stationary to stay with the pull clutch, and the mechanism in here squeals like a pig. So I thought I'd make a video showing how to fix that problem, because I've seen it more commonly than not, and it seems like most of the older Briggs and Stratton engines that have sat for a long period of time have that problem. Kind of a quick tip Tuesday. Well, I don't think I've ever made a video on this. This is one of those things that I thought, well, this is simple. You shouldn't really need a video on it, but well, it probably wouldn't hurt to do one, so we're gonna do one. This is just one of those that you can swap the bit out in the screwdriver. It's really all you need to get these two little bolts out. And then also, there's gonna be a shroud over top of all this BS. You just take the bolt here, here, and here out, and that takes that off. And then this little guy, this little cover here. And as you can see, that pulls him out. Now another thing you could do is just spray oil, pump some oil in this hole right here. Although most of the time that's not gonna do it, because you come under here and look and your shaft is all gummy and covered in rust, and that's usually your problem. So you'll want to pick all these little balls out of here, which I have a method for that. All right, Mr. Magnet on a stick, make me some balls. There we go. Now don't lose any of those balls, because if you do, oh boy. Come in here and wipe. I'm just gonna wipe that off because it's got a little bit of oil on it. You'll come in here with one of these little Scotch-Brite pads and just run around on that shaft right there a little bit. And that right there is mainly where the problem is for the squealing. Inside of here, it looks pretty clean to me. There's a wick up here, and that wick holds oil. That oil goes down the shaft over the course of it running. And then once you put that back on there after cleaning it, it should move nice and easy like that. Pump some oil in that little hole, and yeah, that'll fix your problem. This is 1540 motor oil. I mean, you could really get away with just about anything on these old Briggs. And then let that soak in. Now you could pump a little bit down in there, I guess, kind of like what I did. But yeah, and you spin that around a little bit. So the way this works, if you've ever looked inside of a ratchet that you'd put a socket on to use to turn bolts and nuts with, it's a ratchet. This spins, and as it spins one way, the balls kind of just jump out of the way, like a ratchet. This is turning the ratchet to adjust your hand. Then you go to tighten it, and as you can see, I can't get it to do it, but it'll turn the flywheel because it's locked. We're turning it this way, it's unlocked. Kind of like a ratchet. You go to adjust your position, you turn the bolt tight, and as you turn the bolt tight, well, here we can get it to do it. But as you turn the bolt tight, it turns, see? So that's how that works. And then we'll just grab our cover over top of the clutch. There we go. And then we'll throw our top on, and yeah. There we go, we got that all done. Now this engine does not run, or else I would start it. There's something, I can't remember what's wrong with it. It's been a while since I've touched this one. Will it be a will it run video in the future? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. It might be a will it run video, never know. If it gets any interest, maybe I'll make it a will it run video and we'll try getting it running again. I know I've had it running before on the channel, but that was probably about 5 years ago and I have not touched it since. So yeah, there you go. Because I really have not needed it. And there you go. And then once you do that, you'll take your flywheel cover and you put it on. Pull it over if you have to in order to get it to go on there. There we go. There you go. Put your bolts back in. I'm not going to tighten them on camera. I will do that later on. But yeah, stick your bolts back in the holes. There you go. And then taking it off is reverse of putting it on. You just loosen those bolts to pull that cover off, and yeah. Alright guys, so there you go. If this video helps somebody out, I know for a fact it didn't help me. And I will catch, hopefully, all of you in the next video. Take care guys. Bye.